Good evening. At least 3 persons, including a resort staff bus driver, were confirmed dead following a two-vehicle collision along a section of the Brackle Main Road in Trelawney this afternoon. Over 18 other persons traveling in both vehicles sustained various injuries and were rushed to the hospital. Now, reports coming into our news center are that shortly after 2:30 p.m., the driver was transporting staff members from the Ocean Coral Resort in Coral Spring when he collided with a Toyota minibus. The staff driver in the Toyota Coaster bus was killed on the spot, along with 2 passengers traveling in the minibus. In other news tonight, a teenager was killed in an accident along Mountain View Avenue in St. Andrew this morning. He has been identified as 16-year-old Asani McCarthy of Macintosh Drive, Kingston 3. Reports coming into our news center are that at about 3 a.m., Asani was driving a motorcycle along Mountain View Avenue towards Vineyard Town. When upon reaching the vicinity of Tremaine Road, the motorcycle reportedly crashed into an ambulance as it was negotiating a turn onto Tremaine Road. McCarthy sustained several injuries and was assisted to the hospital, where he died while being treated. The Halfway Tree police are investigating. In a crime report tonight, a makeup artist and her boyfriend were shot and injured by men posing as police at their Seaton Street home in Savannah Lamar, Westmoreland this morning. The incident occurred shortly after 1 a.m. Reports are that the couple was at home sleeping when they heard a banging on the front door. A voice then shouted, "Police!" The perpetrators reportedly smashed the front glass window and kicked open the front door. The victims then ran through the back door and were chased by the men, who proceeded to open gunfire, hitting the female to her left thigh and her partner in his right leg. They both sought refuge in the homes of their neighbors. The gunmen subsequently fled the area on foot. Both victims were later assisted to the hospital, where they were treated and admitted in stable condition. In other news, Minister without portfolio in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, Everald Warmington, says rehabilitation of the Retrieve to Marchmount roadway in St. James is a welcome reprieve for communities and stakeholders in Western Jamaica. Addressing reporters during his tour of several communities in Westmoreland on August 31, the minister said that the 3.87-kilometer roadway, which was rehabilitated at a cost of more than $75 million, spans 3 parishes: St. Elizabeth, St. James, and Westmoreland.
Scope this project from the new bridge, which they have done. 2 weeks ago, he sent me video what it looks like with bamboo all the way over here. So I advised him then that it has already been tendered. So we have already allocated $20.1 million, no, $30.1 million for new bridge for here. The tender went out, it's now back, and we're now waiting to complete the procurement processes so as to start this bridge. The first one we did was the Shoeberry, the road here, for $43 million. The first one you get was Glasgow to somewhere, when the PM intervened and said you have to give George. So $60 million was the first phase, they come back to do the other phase. And the welcome was $43 million that we did for him. And now we have the Shoeberry Logwood, and he now has both of you have with on to Darliston. It's a $460 million project, but we're now spending $22 million now. Because of the budget constraint, between that and we come back on the rest. But you have a good MP who have the kit, and this is why within the first year, he has a new bridge here.
Mr. Warmington hastened to dispel talk of the parish being dubbed a People's National Party PNP parish.
But first it was said that Westmoreland is a PNP country. And if it's PNP country, and PNP abandoned it, and GLP now is caring a caring government protecting and taking care of people. Who is best for Westmoreland? I want that. But it's ironic and hypocritical to be saying that. I'm not here for politics today, but I have to really say it as it is. Okay? All these bad roads are now being done by the 3 new members of parliament. So it means the caring MPs, the caring government take care of it. They brought me here, I saw the situation, and we're back here. So today I announced almost $1 billion for Westmoreland alone in roads and infrastructure. To me, any community, get a petition right to this minister that you need help here and there. Because there are some members of parliament who are not that diligent and aggressive at George. So the community can write to me, send a petition, say I want road X, Y, and Z fix. As long as it's an end of the road, this minister could respond. You don't need the member of parliament. Okay? So this is my job, my duty, to be a part of this caring government for the people.
Another $42 million, he said, was allocated to the project for the construction of retaining walls, adding that the project was completed on time and within budget. The minister also revealed that in addition to the Retrieve to Marchmount Road Rehabilitation Project, there are several other projects slated for Westmoreland this financial year. Continuing with the news tonight, a break along the National Water Commission (NWC's) pipeline network has been identified as the cause of the water disruption being experienced in the New Kingston and Mountain View areas of St. Andrew. The Water Commission says based upon the depth of the pipeline, its team had to undertake extensive excavation work. Now, as a result, Argyle Road in New Kingston has been temporarily closed to regular traffic. The NWC says it has undertaken a full assessment of the damage and says only partial repairs were possible. The company says these temporary repairs have allowed for the temporary restoration of water supply to customers, with plans to schedule a new date for the completion of final replacement works. The NWC says it will provide a further update within 24 to 36 hours on the revised timelines for the additional repair work. It is seeking to assure customers that every effort is being made to restore regular water supply in the shortest time possible. And we turn our attention now to tonight's COVID-19 update, where the Ministry of Health and Wellness reported 113 new COVID-19 cases, while no deaths were reported yesterday, increasing the infection total now to 149,911. The new cases comprise 59 females and 54 males, ranging in age from 1 day to 108 years. In tonight's COVID-19 parish breakdown, Kingston and St. Andrew recorded 34 cases. St. Catherine recorded 22 cases. Clarendon recorded 14 cases. St. Elizabeth and Hanover recorded 1 case each. Manchester recorded 7 cases. St. Anne and St. James recorded 6 cases each. Westmoreland recorded 4 cases. St. Thomas recorded 13 cases. And St. Mary recorded 5 cases. Trelawney and Portland did not report any new cases of the virus. There were 108 recoveries in the last 24 hours, increasing the total of recovered persons now to 96,719. In the meantime, Health and Wellness Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton has announced that the first set of vaccines to treat the monkeypox disease is expected to arrive in Jamaica this month. Now, this comes as Jamaica has recorded its 7th case of the disease just before the beginning of the 2022-23 school year. Speaking at the open house and exhibition ceremony for the rehabilitation of public health facilities in St. Catherine, held at the Church of the Open Bible in Twickenham Park yesterday, Dr. Tufton called for parents to be vigilant. Dr. Tufton advised that the same health and safety protocols that were put in place to manage the spread of the COVID-19 virus within schools will also be maintained throughout the new school year. Now, these include abiding by social distancing protocols, wearing masks, frequent hand washing, and designated areas for sanitization on school grounds, among others. Meanwhile, Senior Medical Officer for the Spanish Town Hospital and consultant pediatrician Dr. Jacqueline Wright James said there is no need for panic as the monkeypox case numbers aren't significantly high in Jamaica. And those are the stories making news. I am Shelley Hill. Do stay safe, pleasant viewing, and thanks for watching.